everybody, Jason here, and today on Ghostbusters News, we're going to be heading to the streets of New York City. And by that, I mean we're going to be taking a look at this Ghostbusters diorama set that includes a die-cast Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Ecto-1. And this somewhat of a playset, it was made first available last year at New York Comic Con as a Jada Toys Next Level exclusive. But despite that exclusive title, it is now available through other online retailers, particularly BigBadToyStore.com. Which I should add, today's video, it is sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store, so if you want one of these, be sure to click the link down below in the description to buy yours. So let's first start things off by taking a look at the box. Well, actually the box is the diorama, being described as a nano scene, but yeah, more on that here in a second. Everything is contained in this wraparound sleeve that features some familiar artwork of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, who's making his presence known throughout NYC streets. You also have the Ghostbusters, the Ecto-1, and then in turning the box around to the back here, there is this collage of photos from the original Ghostbusters. Well, at least the majority of photos are from the first Ghostbusters. I mean, this right here, this Slimer, it's from Ghostbusters 2. Now, in removing the sleeve, as I already kind of stated there, that, yeah, the box itself is the actual diorama. It is adorned with some more art. This right here serving as a New York City Ghostbusters service map, and includes all the Ecto-1 routes and accessibility points. And from there, yeah, everything just kind of like folds out here. In fact, let me go ahead and get this on the table. And with this all set up, you're gonna notice a few key locations, including 55 Central Park West, the adjacent church that Stay Puft he steps on, and right down the road, the Ghostbusters Firehouse Hook and Ladder 8. Are the designs perfect? No. Is the scale accurate? No. But it does make for a fun playset. When it comes to that die-cast Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and the mini Ecto-1, they're contained within Dana Barrett's apartment building. So let's get both of those out and on display. And if this Stay Puft, he looks a bit familiar to you, well, he should, because years ago, way back in 2016, Jada Toys released a line of metal die-cast Ghostbusters figures. And among the releases was one of a regular Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Jada here, they're simply reusing that same sculpt, but giving Stay Puft a charred and toasted look, which I appreciate. Especially considering I collected the core series of this die-cast line, Peter, Ray, Winston, and Egon. But for one reason or another, I never grabbed Stay Puft. And I'll admit, having this toasted one now in hand, I kind of want to go on eBay and buy that regular Stay Puft, again, that was released back in 2016. But in keeping our focus on this one, design-wise, quite a few liberties were taken when it came to Stay Puft's overall proportions. I mean, his head is rather large when compared to his body, his arms are quite long, and in mentioning those arms, articulation is, well, pretty basic here. You can move the head left and right, and the arms move up and down, kind of. I do want to add though, I do love like that charring that appears on his arms and torso. In fact, on a few of these spots, you can kind of notice like this fine red detail that's been added. Oh, I also just noticed that you can rotate the hands as well. Moving our focus from Stay Puft over to the Ecto-1, I was somewhat surprised by the scale. I mean, I should have known by looking at the photos of this toy set, and with Stay Puft being 6 inches tall, this Ectomobile would be this small. But yeah, I was kind of expecting something like a Hot Wheels. But clearly it is much smaller, and that's not necessarily a negative. As despite its size, there is a good amount of detail packed within here. You got the No Ghost logo being spotted on both the side and back door, along with the white wall tires. Well, okay, maybe not white wall, they're actually painted silver, but it's hardly noticeable. As well, on top of the Ecto, you are going to find an all black roof rack. And in putting this Ecto next to Stay Puft, it makes Gozer's chosen form look that much more menacing. And I guess from there, let's now fixate on the streets of New York City. Well, I guess it's actually only one street, but it does give you enough room to have an epic encounter between the Ghostbusters and Gozer's chosen form. And when you pair it all together with 55 Central Park West, that church, the Ghostbusters firehouse, I can really see a younger Ghostbusters fan getting a kick out of this one, while us older folks, it's going to look great inside our collections. And if you yourself would like to trap one of these for your Ghostbusters collection, I said it earlier, but this is now in stock on BigBadToyStore.com, and you can find that purchase link in the description. Oh, so with that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters news, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is also down below, and we'll see you right back here next time.